I don't think people really grasp this concept, but dancers have a fucking sick ass life. They do, alright? They go around, they dance to cool music, they fucking move like fucking killers, move like weapons on the dance floor. They can fucking steal any room. They can walk into the club and just be the center of attention, be the spotlight, and just be that guy, be that person. And they can pick up choreography really fast, and they have the potential to dance on stage and go make it big. So that is the appeal. It's the appeal of being able to look as cool as you do, look as cool while moving to this song. That's the appeal. So you should be capitalizing on that and selling that to people. You should be doing that. Because right now, if people want to learn your choreographies, people want to learn from this dancer, I have to take your class. But the thing is, there are a lot of dancers who live across the world from each other. There are dancers that I look up to, a lot of them live on the other side of the fucking planet. So how do I learn from those people? I can't. Not without going through a lot of barriers. Because dance is a very location restricted art. I can't go. I can only learn dance from the teachers in my community, in my area, in my local dance scene. I can't. It's so hard for me to learn from these great teachers from across the world. Thank God social media has made it way more accessible. Now you just need to give yourself and give your art to more people. I think this is the message I'm going to have to repeat like 100 times over. But it's alright, I gotta get my reps in. Because now that I think about it, there are a lot of teachers in the Melbourne dance scene. A lot of people actually like their routines, like their choreographies. They have like these dope ass videos of them on their Instagram. And it's them teaching class, it's their videos in class. But they don't do any online tutorials. Like, why don't you have a school group or like a WAP group or like a fucking Kajabi group, like any like online platform that allows you to host videos on them and allows you to set up quick paywalls for people to get access to those tutorials? Why don't they do that? You know, because this is already a thing. Now, I'm not making this up, but people seem to think they're not good enough yet. I'm like, you already have people that want to learn from you. Therefore, you are good enough. You don't need to be some top 1% elite level dancer who fucking backup dances for Chris Brown for you to just monetize your art. There's this weird thing in dance. Like, people think they need to be so much greater than they have to be before they're allowed to charge people, or they have the permission to charge people for money. You know, it's like, dude, if you're a teacher, bro, if you're a teacher, if you made advanced choreography before and you've been a pro, you've danced on stage and you don't know how to like progress and how to make money, you don't know what to do with the rest of your life, this is the business model for you. Why? Because you already spent fucking years, decades of your life training, honing your skills, putting in all these reps to be this great dancer, to be this great teacher. So that means you've already done 80% of the work. Now, all you need to do is basically post videos on your Instagram of you doing the dances that you teach, doing the dances that you teach in class, doing the dances that you do in your choreography sessions with your friends. You know, you invite them over for a jam. You take those videos and you post them on your Instagram. And guess what? Most people already fucking do that. So congrats, you're fucking 50% of the way there. You put all that work, do that, and you put it on your Instagram. And it's gonna be what? 30 seconds, 40 seconds, maybe like 20 to 30 seconds of you doing this cool routine. And most people will leave it at that. They're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there on my Instagram page, and it's just like, all I care about is the likes and the fucking social validation I get from that. But you can go another step further and look inside the comments section. And what are people gonna be saying? They're gonna be like, dude, this is sick. Can you teach this again? Can you do a round two? Oh my God, I can't believe I missed this. Is there a tutorial for this? Can you teach this, teach this? It's basically people fucking throwing money at you. They're like, please take my money. I want you to teach me this. Because if someone says, is there a round two? That means I want to pay to look like you. That should be proof, evidence that you are great enough to do this business model. So once you look at the comment section, you realize that. Third thing is you go into your caption, all right? And in the caption, you'll put, if you want to learn this choreography, if you want to learn this song, insert song name, whatever it is, Just go to the link in my bio. You'll get instant access there. And then you just put the link to your school group and you put it in your bio and people will click on it. And now when it comes to social media, I think it's like honestly 1% of your audience will buy from you. Most people are just like doom scrollers. Just fucking they just want to be entertained. They just want to like most of the people that they follow are just the maxing at this point. They just care about getting entertained by people and just to kill time between they go back to their crappy job. That is what it is. But 1% of people will really, really like you. And the thing is, when you do the numbers, it adds up to a lot of money. 1% can be a lot of money. Why? Because everyone uses social media, especially Instagram, TikTok. When you go to Instagram, let's say how many reels have gotten like maybe a few thousand views. Let's say your reel gets like 10,000 views, which is not unrealistic. Like most people get hundreds of thousands, fucking 500,000, a million. Especially like TikTok style dances. Let's say your reel gets 10,000 views. It's a nice video, right? Okay, your reel gets 10,000 views. Let's say 10% of those people click on the link in your bio. They look at the video and they're like, oh wow, this is fucking awesome. I want to buy this. I want to learn this. They look at the caption, and what's going to happen? They'll go to the link in your bio, and what's going to happen is that they're going to go to your about page on your school group, and they're going to say, okay, oh, it's not ready for me. And then 10% of those people are actually going to join your group. So 10% of the people who watch your reel, so let's say what, 1,000 people? 1,000 people go to your link. They go to your school group where you have all of your tutorials and all of your members. They'll go to your about page and, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I want this. And then 10% of those people will actually join your group. So if you make it for free, most people actually, like around like 10% of people join, actually more like 15. Your conversion rate's actually pretty high when it comes to free groups on school. But when that happens, the 10% of those people who joined your group, is this recording? Thank God. 10% of those people will actually buy your tutorials. They will buy your product. And let's say, I recommend everyone do that. I don't recommend the subscription model. I recommend everyone just charge per tutorial, like probably what, $20 per video. And you make it nice. You make it really like professional. You maybe like hire a photographer, hire a videographer, get your friends to like dance with you, and you just teach over an hour-long period. And all you do is just teach the choreography to your friends, to the camera, and someone just videos you while you do it. Which you've already done for the last, what, like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. You already have the skill of teaching. Now you just need to do it in front of a camera and just put it on a website for people to buy it. That's it. You've already done 80% of the work, which is the great thing about this business model. Everyone who's been dancing for a long time can do this. And especially for those who are a little bit lost and they're not sure, like they get into like late 20s, mid 30s, late 30s, and they're like, oh fuck, like I can't be a pro for like forever. Do I just be a teacher? Do I start my own studio? Like, no. This is what you do. And this is how you live the dream life of a dancer. So now, by the time, let's say you charge $20 per tutorial, and each tutorial is actually really well shot. It's an hour long, and you do it in a long ass, you do it well shot, you teach it very well. And now you put it in your school group, in your website, and now people pay $20 per video for a 1 hour video. That's a fucking steal, bro. Compared to like normal classes where I pay $25, $30 to actually put in effort, change my clothes, fucking get ready in the bathroom, fucking commute there, fucking train hard, and then do all of that, changing your clothes because you're sweaty, and then you come home. Like, that's a lot of effort. And you're paying more money to do that. But now you're just charging $20 and you learn it from the comfort of your own home or wherever you practice. That's a fucking steal. So let's say 10% of 10,000 views, that's 1,000. 10% of 1,000 actually join your group, and 10% of 100 buy your tutorials. That's $200 that you made from one reel. Do you see like the connection? Like, do you see like the neurons starting to like come together? You're like, oh wow, I'm connecting Instagram to money, and this is how you make money online. This is how you do it. This is how you monetize your art. when you break down the math, you realize, oh wow, I can make a livable income of this. But yeah, anyway, I think this is the greatest fucking business model that will actually give you the income to make you stop worrying about money. It's going to be like, oh wow, this is the dream life of a dancer. So if you're an advanced dancer, if you're an advanced teacher, advanced choreographer, you're wondering about where to take your dance, then this is the business model for you.